You're not going to hear this in the US news, but Europe is talking about it, and I think so should we. Pfizer's own toxicologist just testified the vaccine should never have been approved. Public health turned into a global experiment on billions. On March 19th, 2026, the German Bundestag Corona Inquiry listened to the testimony of Dr. Helmut Sturz, the former chief toxicologist at Pfizer Europe for 35 years. And in 5 minutes, he dismantles the process with quiet precision. Essential toxicity studies were sacrificed to speed without acceptable reason, he says. The approval led to prohibited human trials, he testified. He highlights that no full testing to check long-term cancer risk, standard with any other drug given to millions, was done. Defective rat studies on reproduction toxicity were only simulated, which ignores decades of birth defect warnings that we have had in place and always abided by. Impure production using E. coli bacteria left stray DNA fragments that could integrate into human cells, potentially spiking cancer rates. Pfizer's own post-marketing reporting logged over 1,200 suspected deaths in the first 2 months alone. Germany's Paul Ehrlich Institute reported 2,133, which is said to be closer to 60,000 true cases after applying a standard unreporting factor of 30, as seen in the US VAERS data. Mortality climbed in 2021 to 2022 over the 2020 levels. Birth rates crashed. Germany down 15% in vaccinated age groups per their own stats, with similar drops reported across Europe and even Japan. No documented positive risk-benefit ratio for the broader population. Others are backing up this testimony with hard numbers. Mathematician Robert Rockefeller calculates 25 severe side effects, including heart damage, strokes, and clots, per prevented COVID case in low-risk groups. Cardiologists Aseem Malhotra and Deepak Natarajan point to excess cancer in young adults, fertility drops, with women reporting menstrual chaos post-shot, miscarriage rates up 20 to 50% in some clinics, live births plummeting worldwide. Pattern regulators have tried to dismiss this as coincidence, but when you look at this data as a whole, it's really hard to dismiss. And so where is the American media? They seem to be completely mute on this topic. And you have to ask, is this just because they're too entrenched in the conspiracy at this point? I don't have an answer, but I think the victims deserve the whole ledger. Watch the testimony and decide for yourself.